Hello, and welcome back to session 64 of our Pathfinder second edition campaign. I can speak English, I promise. How's everyone doing? Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Ready to roll.
Very
fantastic.
warm.
Yeah, right. So in that case, let us begin. If everyone is ready to go. So last we left off, the party had made their way to the outskirts of the legendary fortress of Barandon, where you teleported there, following Vance's instructions to check out Ashad's prison, which is in the area. This was after sort of having a bit of downtime with Cadell and Isolde at Lunarion, where you just got yourself caught up with everything that was going on. You had some rest and relaxation after your scary thing that happened in Gideon's Tower. And you've decided to head into the mountains. So upon teleporting out there, if you remember, you were on a kind of the bottom of a ravine path which snakes up the mountainside. And as you were walking down, you heard rumbling beneath your feet, and two purple worms shot out of the mountainside, hungry for a quick dinner. Oh, let me put some music on, shall I?
No.
Sing my
All of
ambient.
your things on Bradley.
Yeah.
Play every song.
Sure. So you started off fighting valiantly against the purple worms as they start to realize, I guess, that you're not so easy to munch up. But either way, they seem to be continuing to attack. So, Calcifer, we left off just on your turn.
Okay.
You're back.
I'm just running in.
Okay, that's cool.
So, I believe I already used the thing on my shield to give myself another reaction. So I'm just going to raise a shield. I'm gonna. Sorry.
Sorry, I don't have Henning's character sheet.
Well, at all.
No.
Have you opened up the
I
player
don't
characters
have
drop
mine.
down?
I have not. The
Oh,
player.
there it is.
Oh no, there it is. That was
Okay.
weird. I don't like what they. That's
Yeah,
a weird
there's
like that.
yeah, no,
Change
it's
it.
yeah, it's always been in that folder, but I guess it must have closed it.
Why would
just
they do that?
For reference, there's two characters we can kind of see but click on, but they have names, and I've not heard that name before. Well, I guess it's the short name for it.
Which one?
Naru.
Oh,
Yeah, there's
right, yeah.
Lord Karis and Naru the Necromancer. At the
Oh,
bottom of
so
the
they so FYI, they're not. That's not part of the campaign. That was just part of my play through to try and like get a battle game sorted. So like Neru was short for Neru's. I was making an undead army. So don't worry, it's not.
That's our
it's not
nickname
spoilers.
for him now. If you ever meet him.
Yeah.
Naru.
Like, hey Neru, how you doing? Anyway, I will use the support benefit on Hank, so he will begin barking, and if I hit, then the worm will become flat-footed.
Okay. I mean, I suppose he's quite flat-footed already.
Yeah, flat-bodied. And then I shall just do a strike with my shield spikes.
Mhm.
That is 24 to hit.
24 to hit misses, unfortunately.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right. Seeing the purple worm before you with no feet, you ponder how it could be flat-footed. Either way, it glances off your blow as we come to Cascus. You hear its deep vibrations and its sort of guttural roar that should be somewhere in the Underdark, but somehow has made its way out. So what are you going to do, Cascus?
So, Cascus is currently in his minor curse form. He has used 2 focus points. I think, and just for reference for everyone, they have no weaknesses or immunities. And will and reflex saves are pretty low. But like, frankly, I don't think that's going to be a problem here. So I'm gonna, because I'm now leveled up, I want to get myself into the more senior curse stage. So I'm going to do a. For some reason, I can't actually go for my character sheet properly. What's going on? That's weird. I can't, like... Hold on, sorry. There we go. I'm going to use...
Double clicks on your...
No, there's a slight weird graphical thing where if you have, like, the cursor bit on the bottom right to expand the screen, hovered over, like, some of the text that, like, hides underneath it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm going to use Incendiary Aura. No, sorry, Whirling Flames on the big worm.
Okay.
Just a 5-foot burst.
Does it need to make a save?
It will do. It is a DC 30 basic reflex.
Reflex.
Mhm.
That's a 35, so it takes half damage.
60. And then I move up to my medium curse stage. And I'm probably not going to move. I'm not going to recall knowledge check. That won't help anything. My weapon is drawn. I might tap my boots. Oh no, it's a 2 action cost. That I can't do that. I might just end it there. I think that's fine. I'm not
Okay, cool.
concerned about that. I don't think
That's
there's any other bonus actions I'm going to take.
All right. Hanera. So seeing Cascus shoot down a ball of fire towards the larger purple worm, you see the smaller one situated between you and Vance. It sort of turns its head and growls at you. What you gonna do? You there? You
Sorry,
muted.
Joanne's just downstairs and she's got a wireless headset
Oh,
set, but I
okay.
don't know what she's doing.
Okay, fair enough. We can give it a minute or so. Otherwise, I'll delay her. I'll delay her until after you, Henning. So you can take your turn if you want.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I take it? Yeah, I can hit it there, can't I?
Yeah. It's just in front of you.
I'm going to spell strike with telekinetic projectile.
Okay, make an attack. 40. That is a hit.
But not a crit.
Not a crit, unfortunately.
So that's
Cool.
that's that, and then
Hanira, I just delayed you just until after Henning. So that is
plus
8 plus 23. Cool. Yeah, slashing down at the purple worm, you sort of begin to cut a large part of its carapace open. This kind of acidic purple blood begins to seep out and almost like burns through the rock a little bit in front of you. It looks hurt. Looks pretty hurt.
okay. Last action to recharge spell strike.
Okay, cool. You begin to focus. All right, Hanira. Oh, you muted Hanira.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm not immune to anything, are they?
No, yeah, you did a recall knowledge check before. They are not immune or weak or resistant to anything.
I'm gonna cast magic missile.
Okay. No, they're immune to magic missile actually. On which one? This one in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be easier to just take dangerous source
Yeah.
and then add it at the end.
Yeah.
One, two, four, five, six. Okay, that's all the rolls.
Maybe just tell me what it is in total.
And
So
somebody add it up because I'm just eating my dinner.
6, 8, 14, 27, 27?
yeah, but it doesn't have the
Oh, and the one
plus
at the top, I
three.
didn't see
It
that.
doesn't have the plus
Take away 5.
Take away 5. So
Oh, there's
20
2 more. Sorry, 27, so 32 plus 7, 39.
minus 5. So 34.
That sounds right.
I mean,
All
minus
right, so
15.
oh, is it 24 then?
Oh yeah, because it's level 3.
Okay, anyway. Cool. So yeah, but you blast the purple worm with bolts of magic. missile. It sort of reels back a little bit, and Vance is just trying to distract it, dancing around behind it, throwing little bits of rocks at it, I guess. Cyan.
How far down is this purple worm, the smaller one?
So you're 25. Let's say you're 25 feet up, and this is 15 feet tall. So I think it's 10 feet away from you. Maybe 10, 15 feet away.
Can I use my boots to just kind of climb down to just about in range?
Sure. Yeah, that's an action to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try and strike down with my gloom blade.
That's one-handed? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. 27's a miss, unfortunately.
Fuck.
Oh, actually, oh no, sorry, it's not flanked for you either.
Well.
Yeah, so 27. That's a miss.
Might as well try again.
Mhm.
Nope.
Nope. All right. Then we come to this one. This purple worm is going to use Thrash. So now, surrounded by all of you, it makes a strike once against each creature in its reach. So it's going to make a stinger attack against Vance, which completely goes through Vance. Vance is incorporeal, so it doesn't matter. A body attack against Hanera. That's 39 to hit Hanera.
That's a crit.
It's a crit. So that's 30 damage against you. And then it's going to make a Jaws attack against you, Cyan.
Nimble dodge.
45 to hit.
That's a crit as well.
Crit. That's 70 damage.
Okay. I'm very hurt.
Okay. And then it's going to use its reaction. Improved grab. So it can use grab as a free action, triggered by the hit with its initial attack. So it's going to try and grab you. Cyan? With an athletics check. That is 35. What's your Oh, actually, hang on. When it grabs you, does it have to try and beat your? Is it your reflex DC?
I
think it's Fortitude
know.
DC for a grab.
It's Fortitude DC. What's your Fortitude DC?
Is it my
Fortitude modifier plus 10.
So that would be 29 then.
Okay, that's a grab. You're grabbed.
Okay.
And then it's going to use its fast swallow action on a
right.
reflex save. Fast swallow. The purple worm grabs the creature. It can use its not reflex. Sorry. It can use its reaction to swallow you. So swallow whole. You need to make it needs to make an athletics check opposed by your reflex DC. So what's your reflex DC?
32.
Okay. All right, that's 31. It's lucky. So you're just in its mouth at the moment. So you're still grabbed. You're just in its jaws. And that is its turn done. Where are you? Not restrained, grabbed. All right. Now we're back onto this purple worm. This purple worm is also going to use Thrash. 2 actions. It's going to make a stinger attack against Hank.
What's the range on that? On the Thrash, it's immediate, isn't it? So
well, its reach is 15 feet on everything.
okay.
So it might be in range of you.
Yep. And just to add, I assume it's quite high, so I'm up on top of a cliff ledge. Well, I assume that worm is not.
No, it's this worm is probably high enough. It's 20 feet tall.
That's
And
fine.
it's
No,
got
I
50
just
feet
checked,
range.
making sure it was high, which it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so 37 to hit Hank.
That's a hit, but not a crit.
Okay.
I'm going to use shield block on that.
Cool. That's 31 damage.
Okay, and that's reduced by 15. So minus 16.
And then Hank
Okay.
needs to make a fortitude saving throw, please.
Ooh. 34.
Oh, that's a success. He is not poisoned.
Nice.
Then it's going to make a body attack against you, Henning.
Sorry, do we all need to do the thrash damage or?
No, I'm sorry, I'm going one at a time.
Oh, sorry, beg your pardon.
That's a natural 20 for 44. That's a crit.
Ouch.
I will use Glimpse of Redemption and shield block on this.
Okay, that's 30 damage.
Okay, and that is reduced by 15 plus 2 plus level, so 13, so 20, that's reduced by 28.
So that's 2 damage.
And it becomes enfeebled 2.
Yeah, it was already
Ow.
I really love the idea of playing as characters. We just like do that. Great.
Yeah.
That
All right.
might save my bacon a bit.
It's going to make a body attack against you, Calcifer. Sorry.
Okay.
That's another natural 20. I'm not bullshitting here. So that's the first one. That's the second one.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
actually, I need
troll.
to just take some HP off my shield as well from before. So supposed to be able to 16, so that's down to 81. Okay. What's
So
the
that'll be 32 damage.
Okay, and I'll shield block that to reduce it by 15, so
How many reactions do you have? 3?
I do. I have one from the active on the shield, one from a feat to give me an extra shield block, and then just my normal one, which can do
Damn, son.
both shield block and Glimpse of Redemption on the same reaction.
Yeah. That's what we like to see. Alright, anyway, that's 32.
Okay, so it's 15. No, sorry, 16 damage to myself. So 140. Cool.
And then it's going to make a Jaws attack against Calcifer. Calcifer, Cascus.
That count as a strike.
That does count as a strike.
I want to try something silly. I've never used it before. It's quite amazing.
Right, that's 43.
That is a crit. But can I do something, please, before you do that?
Sure.
I'm going to use a spell. This is going to be fun. It's called.
Is it a reaction?
I think so. When attacked, you attempt to quickly swap your position with that of another creature.
Okay, what's it called?
A creature that is unwilling to swap places must. It's called unexpected transposition. I basically need mobility, so this was like I thought there could be a fun way that I can kind of jump around. It's going to have a very different use here, if it works. So I basically need the small worm to do a will save. If the small worm fails, it swaps its position with me, and then the big worm hits the small worm. That's my understanding of it.
Creature that is unwilling to swap places with you must attempt to will save. Willing creatures automatically fail. If you successfully switch places with the target, the triggering attack is resolved against that creature. Oh, so you're trying to swap places with the smaller purple worm.
Yes, so then the big worm hits the small worm, and it also means Cyan's okay. Hopefully.
Alright. Will save.
Yes, please.
That is 37.
Damn it.
Doing a will save.
That was a pass, so it just doesn't happen. So I'm just gonna take the crit. Go on him. What's
Alright,
the
that's
damage?
74.
I'm gonna use selfish shield, but that's like not real much. Let's be honest. That's like half my level plus 4, so 9 off that. What's that?
Didn't you already use a reaction for the spell?
Oh, I did. You're right, Richard. Yeah. So how much am I taking? 71. Did you say?
74 originally, but I don't know what.
74. No, it's only 4. That's fine. Okay, cool.
And then it's going to use its reaction to a free action to improved grab. So it's going to try and grab you. 44. That's against your fortitude DC. I assume that succeeds.
Yeah.
Is that
Wait.
correct?
it's a do I need to roll it? Yeah.
No, it's your fortitude save modifier plus 10.
Modifiers. My modifier is plus 18 total.
So
Plus 10.
That's
so,
a crit.
yeah. Wait, 18 plus 10, but
So
yeah. Sorry, it's
Yeah.
great. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then, in that case, it's going to use its fast swallow reaction as it grabs you. It uses swallow hold.
Just by the way, it is hidden. I'm concealed. Sorry, from it. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh.
Because I'm in my moderate form of flamey flame. Moderate curse. You're
in that
concealed
case,
from other creatures.
it needs to do a
All right,
flat check.
A 15 is it? I don't know. I think hold on. It's just concealed condition. I think it's a flat 15. I think if I remember right.
It's a DC 5 flat check.
Oh, okay. Well, it could fail.
If you were hidden, I think it'd be high. Oh yeah, that's an 8 on the flat check, so that succeeds.
Cool.
So in that case, sorry, it's going to use swallow hold.
Cool.
So you need to make a Oh no, sorry, you need to make another athletics check against your reflex DC.
Okay,
what's your reflex DC?
It is 15.
That's a 46.
It's a crit failure, Mike. It's a crit success.
Okay, well in that case you take an extra 22 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You are grabbed, slowed 1, and have to hold your breath or start suffocating.
Okay. Am I inside it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why did you have to say it like that? Jesus.
Yeah.
I do my best work when I'm inside big worm.
So you watch as the purple worm starts thrashing, and then just like a slinky sort of extends a little bit and just grabs Casca's hole, reaching back. And it's done. Calcifer.
Good plan, Cascus. Get it from the inside. Burn it up.
Yeah.
Let me just put the swallow hole thing in the chat.
What happens if I gaseous form inside it? They're just going to come out like a fart or something.
you could give it a try.
Though if you're restrained, are you restrained?
You're grabbed and slowed 1, and you can escape.
Oh, okay.
You can use the escape action. It's all here on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can still cast spells. It's normally a grab makes
I have
you
to hold my,
restrained if on a crit.
hold my breath. I assume there's a verbal component to spellcasting. Well, I'll have to look, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what all the rules are on holding.
Yeah, you can't cast verbal spells while holding your breath.
No. I don't. Let me check it out. Carry on. Sorry.
Where are we then? Calcifer. Yeah, it's awesome.
I am going to do the exact same as I did last turn.
Okay.
Hopefully this time to slightly better success. Assuming I can't see Cascus inside. If he's fully in. Okay.
He's inside the worm.
All right, gotta try and tear through from the outside then. So yeah, I'll support benefit on Hank. So he's gonna start barking to try and distract it.
If you want to try and stick your hand through from the outside, I'd say that you could give it an attempt if you wanted to try and heal Cascus from the outside.
I think I'll just try and kill it so that we can pull him out of the dead body.
That's right.
Okay, so I'll try and give it a bonk. That is not going to be a hit. And I want to get this dead quicker rather than slower, so I'm just going to try and hit it again.
Okay.
Try and get that flat-footed on it.
Oof.
No. Nope.
Ew.
Not good.
No bueno. That's it for me.
Okay, Cascus.
So I can only try and escape, right? I was having a look. They're all verbal somatic, so not good on that.
You can still attack from within.
Wait, I can. What, even with verbal component? Because I got some.
So it can't attack you, but you can attack it from the inside.
Yeah, but my point is, so I mean, I could hit it, sure.
Yeah.
And
it's flat-footed against you.
Okay, I'll just swipe out of my fiery sword.
Okay.
give it a little burp, and then it's +2 because of my selfish shield.
Okay.
Damage.
Its AC is -2 as well.
No,
so you-
damage. Hold on, I don't think it's gonna hit.
oh,
Did that hit? Just
27. No, that actually misses.
okay, cool.
Its AC will be 30 to you because it's flat-footed to you.
Okay. Is there any other an escape action? I assume is probably more than one. If it's 2, I can do it. Hold on.
No, it's just one action. Just trying to.
Cool, I will do that. What is the Is it like athletics or something? Or...
You need
Sorry, I
to
should've checked.
make an. You have to beat the. You have to use your unarmed. Hang on. Check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of the effect. Is this the old one?
I can do unarmed if you want me to. An unarmed attack.
An escape. Yeah, you need to make a check using your unarmed attack modifier against the DC of your effect,
Okay,
which is typically the athletics DC of the creature.
so my modifier on it is +18.
Yeah, and it's flat-footed to you, so it'll be -2.
Okay, so I just need to roll dice. Okay.
That is a success. I mean, wait, I think 29. Yeah, 29.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah. But, yeah, I think it's right.
Well,
All right,
check if you want. It's
hang on,
okay.
let me just double check. I'm just hang on. It's the athletics DC. Oh, not the athletics modifier. Yeah, all right, that's a fail. Sorry.
It was like he started reaching out. He saw hope.
Yeah, you start like climbing up its throat, and then it just goes lump,
Yeah.
and just pulls you a bit further back. Unfortunately, not. That's a fail then.
Okay.
Y'all have legend points still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah, that's a good reminder.
Mhm.
you've got one more action left, I think.
Can I try again?
Yeah, you'll have a minus. You'll have a -10 now, I think. Because didn't you try and attack?
Well,
Yeah,
I'll legend point to even it out.
Okay.
Nope.
that's a fail. Okay.
I would like
Right.
to interject to just remind. I think Henning, I gave Spider Climb to last session so he can climb up the walls if needed.
Magnum ice cream.
Okay. Well, Henning, it's your turn.
Climb up the worm.
Worm climb spell.
I would cast a shocking grasp, but I don't know if that's going to hurt Cascus as well, so I won't do that. So we're just doing another spell strike with telekinetic projectile.
Okay.
Try and kill this thing. 35.
35. That's a hit,
Lovely.
not a crit.
And that's sorry, it's been a while since we've done combat. I'll check how much more needs to be added on that in a second.
Okay.
Damage for that. And an extra.
All right, big damage.
Gone. No, ignore me. It's only if it's flat-footed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No. All right. Carry on.
And then you're gonna recharge.
And recharge.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you slash out once again. Clumps of rock and dirt hitting the purple worm. It's looking hurt, but it's still going there, and it feels like it's savoring your friend who it's just eaten. So, Hanira, you two have seen Cascus disappear into the worm's stomach. What are you gonna do?
I would like to use.
Oh, you also see Cyan caught in the purple worm's mouth currently as well.
But he's not actually in it, is he?
No, but he's grabbed.
It's like one of those Walking Dead things where it's like, choose which one to save.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
put it. I'll
Not much health left.
I'll put you there. I'll put you in his
Cascus
mouth.
will remember that.
Okay. How injured do either of them look more injured than the other?
Cyan looks pretty injured. You can't see Cascus.
No, I meant the worms.
Oh yeah, the big one looks way more injured.
I did get
I
bombed
mean,
for
this
like
one
a
is-
90 crit last session.
Yeah, this one has basically not been hit. This one next to you, like, it's just a little bit, but barely.
I'm just thinking. Okay. Okay. Oh no, that's rubbish. Okay, I'm gonna cast. Can I use a hero point on on a spell attack?
Yeah, that'll just give you +10.
Okay.
Well, it'll give you one higher chance to crit, basically. You know. We'll go up one level.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Okay. 34.
Against the big one.
The big one. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, that would normally be a hit, but if you're using a legend point, that'd be a crit.
Cool.
What you
Can I
casting?
do a fortitude save?
What spell are you casting?
Disintegrate. It only targets one creature. I did check.
Okay. Fortitude.
Yeah.
It's a
Before
basic
anyone
fortitude
gets scared
save.
that I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, that's a 45.
Okay. Well, nothing happens.
Ooh.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
no,
the
sorry. So. I don't really understand this.
so it's a basic fortitude save. So it means that if it critically successes, it takes no damage. If it just succeeds regularly, that's half damage, and if it fails, it's normal damage, and if it crit fails, it's double damage.
It says on a hit, I deal that damage, and then it also make a save, and then on a critical hit, treat the save as 1 degree worse. So what did you get with the save?
It's 45, so that would be a crit. So it would be a regular success then. So it takes half damage.
Yeah, I just need to work it out. I think you're right. I'm just gonna check it because I've not used the spell before. So you got 45, and I got a crit, so that would go down to 35, but that'd be 35.
No, it doesn't take 10 off. It counts it as one less. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
take
sorry.
the.
I know. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it in my head.
No, it's
Yeah.
usually
I
the
don't
same thing, but
Yeah.
not always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just working it out in my brain. So on the.
I think the distinction only matters if you're fighting something either very high or very low level compared to us. And if it's high enough that there's a distinction, legend points won't help us.
Yeah, you might as well run.
I don't really understand how the wording of the spell.
So I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. So that's how we're gonna roll it.
I think so, yeah.
So
Yeah, I get.
it's
I
a
get it.
success, yeah. So he takes half damage. So if you roll a 12d10, then he'll take half damage.
Okay. What's the point in rolling to hit then?
Well, it's more damage than a normal spell at that level for single target.
Yeah. So it basically
okay.
makes it less
Okay.
likely to do anything because you have to first hit and then you have to do this.
Oh no, I clicked the wrong one. Ignore that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's harder to land, but when it does...
Alright, half damage. 33. It's looking really hurt. As you shoot out, it doesn't get a perfect hit, but it just takes a large clump off the side of it, and you sort of almost for a second see Cascus's arm sort of flailing out at you before the worm pulls him closer, deeper down into its stomach. But yeah, that does do a lot of damage, so still good. Still good hit. Is there anything else? Was that 2 actions or 3?
That was 2. I'm also gonna just step over here.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, in that case, go to Vance. Vance is like, hey, you! just come get me. Cyan, you are in its stomach currently. You can try and escape. You're not in its stomach, you're in its mouth. You can try and escape if you would like.
So that would be an unarmed attack, right?
It would be an unarmed attack, yeah, against its athletics DC.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Well, I've got no idea what else I can do, so I'm just gonna try it again.
Okay.
Have you got any hero points or legend points, Zach?
It wouldn't matter.
Ooh.
Oh, so I think a crit fail if you... Is there a crit fail to the escape? Is there a thing if you crit fail?
I think that's trip.
I think
Critical
if you
failure.
crit fail,
Oh
you
yeah, you
try
can't.
again.
You can't escape until your next turn. So
Well, that's me then.
you got to have. Well, you can still attack us. You can still do other
Well,
things.
with a -10.
Yeah, we can give it a try.
They got way too high AC. I don't know what else.
Okay. Well, you might as well do something. Have you got a potion? No.
No, I haven't got any potions.
Well, it's your choice.
I'll just try with this. Nope.
Okay, that misses. All right, purple worm time. It's going to can it? Hang on. Let me just have a look at its regurgitate. Does it have to be grabbed, or you're doing it still? Oh no, it's just if it's still okay. It's gonna then in that case try and swallow whole. On you, Cyan.
Yep.
Oh no.
So you need to make a reflex save, please.
Okay.
No, sorry, it makes an athletics check against your reflex DC. That's a 40.
Alright, I'm swallowed.
Okay, it's gonna swallow you then. Just bear with me a second. That is 15 bludgeoning damage.
That is exactly enough to drive me to 0.
Okay, you're unconscious and you're in its stomach now. At least it can't attack you anymore.
I still take damage at the end of each of my turns.
How much damage did you take at the end of each turn? Did we not do that for Cascus? Hang on, where is it?
I didn't take any damage on my turn from being in the stomach. If I need to do that.
Does it actually?
Yeah, it says like you take damage at the end of each of. Hang on. A swallowed creature grabbed is slowed 1 and has to hold its breath or start suffocating. The swallowed creature takes a listed amount of damage.
Oh yeah. Oh, in that case,
damage am I
Cascus. Then in that case, you need to take an extra 18 bludgeoning damage.
18.
Yeah.
Roger.
So does that mean I'm
Alright.
suffocating now as well? Because I can't hold my breath because I'm unconscious.
I think. I mean, technically, yeah. I guess so.
I thought exercise though.
All right. Well, we're on this. So yeah, we have Cyan swallowed and unconscious by the purple worm, and we have Cascus also swallowed. In that case, let's carry on. So the purple worm is going to you shake it off as once a day. So that gets rid of its adverse modifiers. I'll put it in here. Trigger the
Sorry,
I
does
know.
this mean I'm dying 1?
You're not dying 1 yet. Hasn't been your turn
Alright.
yet.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
well,
No,
you
so
get-
yeah, sorry. Yeah, you're dying 1 now. Sorry. Yeah.
Already in the right initiative point though.
Oh yeah, that's true. All right. So it's going to. Oh, sorry. It can't use shake it off. Sorry, it has to use that when it gets when it takes something. So in that case, it will regurgitate, and it's going to throw. It's going to throw up Cascus
Into the ravine.
at. I'm going to throw it at Henira. So it's 60 feet range increment. That's just within. So 26 to hit you, Henira.
Miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. So you watch as Cascus gets flung all the way over to Henira. Medium, and then you take 20 feet's worth of falling damage. Cascus. So what is that?
10.
10, yeah. So
Okay.
you miss Henira. Henira just dodges out of the way, and you pile over here. Take 10 damage.
Cool. I'm unconscious.
Okay, you're unconscious. And the purple worm roars, and then it's going to use its thrash, and it's going to make an attack against everyone around it. Stinger goes on to Henning. 36 to hit.
That hit.
Okay, Glimpse of Redemption plus shield block.
28.
28 damage.
28 damage onto Henning.
That is reduced by 38. Sorry, by 28. So.
Okay. Cool.
Thanks
And
for
it's- and it
keeping me
becomes-
alive when I'm basically full health anyway.
Yeah.
and
It's
it
going to make a
becomes
body.
enfeebled too.
It's going to make a body attack against Hank. 39.
39 hits, but it's not a crit. I will shield block it though.
Okay, 19.
Sorry, I just need to do my HP on my shield. 49. Oh. My shield
Oh.
is now broken.
Oh shit.
So I can't use
Okay.
shield block for Hank.
Okay, so that's 19 damage, bludgeoning.
I think. Sorry. I just realised it should have taken double that damage because it was a crit, and then it would have been halved. So it would have. So you shouldn't have halved the damage. I think.
What do you mean?
Disintegrate.
What,
Yeah, because I hit it. It was a crit.
So
Yeah.
if you hit,
It-
it was a crit fail. So it was a critical success on the fortitude save, so it got moved down to just a regular save,
Yeah.
and that's what the crit does on the attack.
Okay. I don't
It
really.
moved it down.
I'm trying to read. I'm trying to read up about it because I don't understand how it works.
That's how it works. When it
Yeah,
says
it's a bit
take this damage with a basic save, then all the damage relies on what the final sort of where you are, whether it's crit failure, whatever success. So because you critted on the attack, it moved its final one down one. So it went from a crit success, where it would have taken no damage, to just a regular success, which takes half damage. Okay, it's
Yeah.
fine. I've got it.
So you
It's
couldn't,
cool.
yeah. So you couldn't like crit and then crit again and then do like
Why
240
roll it?
damage.
I don't get it.
Well, I think the idea is 12d10 is more damage than a level 6 spell normally does.
It's fine.
So there's
we
a
can talk about it.
thing.
We can talk about it
Yeah.
afterwards. I can explain better later. Where were we? So your shield's broken.
Yes.
Okay, so Hank takes 19 bludgeoning damage. We've done that.
Yeah, he's taken that.
Okay, cool. And then it's just going to make a Jaws attack against you last.
Okay.
36 to hit.
That hits.
All right, that is 30 damage. And then it's going to use its fast swallow reaction to grab you.
Okay. It's DC 32.
Okay. That's a 32. So you're grabbed.
I'm grabbed.
And then it's going to... The improved grab is a free action, so its fast swallow is a reaction. It's going
Right.
to try and swallow you. So you need... Oh, sorry, I need to make another athletics check. 37? And that's against your reflex DC.
That is a success. Not a
Okay,
crit
you're
success.
swallowed. So you... Sorry, guys. You take a further... Oh, yeah. There we go.
One getting swallowed.
19 bludgeoning damage. Sweet take.
19. Okay.
And then you won't take that. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, that's after your next turn. If you
Oh, okay.
end your turn. So ignore that. All right, that's it. Gosh, you are grabbed and slowed one. If you want to put that on your sheet, I can't see you. Calcifer.
Okay, so Hank will just attack. Just going to make a regular attack with his free thing.
Okay.
So just a Jaws attack.
Are you unconscious, Cascus?
I am, yeah.
Okay,
So you're
30
dying one as well.
so 36 to hit.
Okay.
That is... Oh, a lot of spinning. 14 points of damage.
So you go just... Sorry, you're going to go just before this purple worm on the initiative. All right, there you go, Calcifer. So that is 14 damage from Hank.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's flat-footed to you, FYI.
Okay, and I've got 2 actions because I'm slowed 1, right? In terms of how was it looking?
It's looking really hurt.
Okay, I'm just gonna try and shank it from the inside. My shield spike is. Oh, can I make attacks with my shield? I don't think I can actually, because it's not light bulk. Or is
But
it-
your
is it
shield's
light
broken,
bulk?
isn't it? I don't know, that makes a
My
difference.
shield is broken, though the shield spike on it isn't the bit
So-
that blocks stuff. It's past the broken threshold, but it's not destroyed.
I see.
I'm pretty sure that. Hmm.
Only with unarmed attacks or with the weapons of light bulk or less. So is my shield?
I'll allow
light
it if
bulk
you
or
give it a
less?
try. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll allow it if you want.
41.
41. That is a crit
Nice.
because of
Okay.
flat-footed.
I just rolled the normal, so 38 points of damage.
Double, yeah. All right, it's dead. You just start to whack at it from within, your shield spike tearing it apart, and before long, everyone watches from the outside as the purple worm starts to writhe and spasm, and then you see eventually Calcifer push his way out, almost like being born, and the purple worm slumps down the mountainside.
Okay,
All right.
and that's it. Or do I have a... Oh, I still got another action, actually, don't I?
You got another one more action. Yeah.
Would I be prone, or not?
Technically,
I don't
no,
I
because
don't know if I'm crawling
it's
out
just-
or
it's kind of
slicing
just
my way
technic-
out, or...
yeah, I'll say it's fine because you technically is no longer just grabbed, so that I don't see why that would make you prone.
Okay, in that case...
Just land on your feet.
Yeah, I'm just going to start charging towards the other one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, start heading towards the other one, and that's it for me.
Okay, Henning.
Sorry,
How
I've got a
about
mouthful of
wolves?
food. So I don't know why I'm measuring that. It's obviously Can I... Sorry, it's doing that thing where it moves everyone. Can I move it to in front of Calcifer, please?
Sure.
And spell strike with need to get this thing down. Let's use shocking grasp on it.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a legend point.
Okay.
I've got the wrong character sheet. I say, why have I got a load of potions? Oh, for fuck. 23. It's 33 actually.
That would be
So-
33. So that is that's a hit.
Thank God I used the.
Oh, actually. Oh, so hang on. So, but because you got a critical, you got a natural one, so that would actually be a crit failure, and a
Oh,
legend point just puts it up to a failure then.
Okay. Well,
So that's a miss.
and I whiffed the spell as well.
Oh, dear.
Well, that's all my actions. So
All right.
damn it.
Right, Hanera. You see Calcifer, Cascus, unconscious beside you, covered in globs of
Yeah, I'm not that
worm
worried
goo.
about him though. I'm sure he'll be fine. It's the one inside the worm that I'm worried about.
Just a quick one, Mike. Does my heal could it be like line of sight? Is it line of sight? Because it just says like a 30-foot emanation from me.
If it's an emanation, then I don't think you have to see people.
No,
Or is it just the heal spell?
Yeah.
So the 3-action heal.
It can be, yeah, up to 3 actions, yeah.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. Targets one. So just a 30-foot emanation, all living and undead creatures. So it would also heal the worm, but it would heal Cyan inside.
Hmm.
As well.
But yeah. But the 2-action one, for example,
The 2-action one, you would have to see them.
I'd have to see.
Okay. I counter. It's my turn, isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. So I was gonna cast Soothe on Cyan. Now It doesn't say that you have to see them because you grace the target's mind with the spell. And also, it's an occult spell that I cast with my my bard archetype. So maybe
So I would say that Cyan's concealed from you. You need to
Okay.
do a flat check of a DC 5 to target him with that. So you have to do the flat check first because he's concealed. He's not. You know where he is. Like you know he's in the worm's stomach.
Yeah.
But if
Okay.
you have to pass that first.
Just
So it's just a 1d. Yeah, it's just a 1d20.
But because I was casting it with my magic musical instrument, it wouldn't be sight. Can you still be concealed if it's like hearing?
So whenever anything says target, that's
so it includes that.
yeah, like it. So that's whether concealed or whether you can see them and stuff. Part of it.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna do a 3-action one. I think. If I can reach it. Ah.
Is
And
that
then I
suit?
just- No, just a heal.
Oh,
And
okay.
then where is he in the worm? He's inside the worm. Does he
Yeah.
does he take up the whole worm space?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it,
Yeah.
and then I can do Cascus as well, and
Cool.
it will heal the worm a bit, but I think it'll be fine. And it's only 1d8.
Mhm.
Oh no, I don't wanna place it. Oh,
Just do the healing, and then we can.
7. Oh, that's a good one.
All right. So you take 7 heals. Cyan.
And
Okay.
Cascus.
So you're wounded
Oh,
1,
nice.
right? So you're not dying anymore. Yeah. And same with you, Cascus. You're awake. You are still prone though.
Yeah.
And you're wounded 1.
Mhm.
You feel Hanera's healing energy rushing through you, guiding you to awaken. And the worm turns around and says thank you as well.
Thanks, mate. Really
Oh, I can
needed
feel
that.
Can you imagine eating something and then you feel it coming alive in your stomach?
Oh,
Ugh.
that'd be horrible.
What the hell is going on?
New fear unlocked.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
that's why, you know, when people eat like those whole baby birds, I always feel like that's one of the reasons I feel like that's really gross, because I always feel like they would come alive
I
in
would
my
have thought
body.
because it's a baby bird.
Or
but-
live octopus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
live octopus is a scary thought to me. What if it grabs your
Yeah, well,
throat on the way down?
it does do that to people. People have choked to death for eating it. Anyway,
That's
let's.
stupid. Why do you keep eating it?
All right, Hanera, that's your turn, yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how I even put Vance on that thing. He just all his power goes to Henning. So, Cyan.
All right. I'm.
So
gonna
you
use
awaken in darkness. The last thing you remember seeing is this thing chomping down on you, and now you're in its stomach.
I'm gonna use a legend point and try striking out. It's flat-footed to me, right? Because I'm inside it.
Yeah. So if you do more than 24 damage to it, you rupture your way out.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
I think it's 24 damage. Hang on. 24. Yeah, that's what you need. Legend. All right. Yeah, legend point is flat-footed to you.
40.
Okay, that is a crit success.
Oh, thank fuck. So that's. Hang on. 28 plus. 2d6 because sneak attack. 14.
Okay, so 28 plus 14.
Actually, it might be more now. Sneak attack. Yeah, so it should actually be 3d6. I'm just
Oh, right,
adding another
yeah.
d6.
And I'll double that as well. Cool, Cyan. That's definitely enough to rupture your way out. So you just begin slashing, and it begins to cough and then spits you out just in front of it.
Can I have also used an action there to debilitate? Well, free action to debilitating strike it.
Sure.
It is now enfeebled 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use 2 actions to fucking hightail it up here.
Okay. All right.
Hang on. There we go. I'm just fucking booking it.
What's your climb speed? Because you would have had to climb up there.
Oh, 25, I think.
So I would recommend it's probably better if you maybe climb this way rather than up here, because that's as far as you could get there.
I can't see cursor.
So you could get here if you were just climbing, I'd say.
Yeah, all right. I'll just pop by here.
Was it just one action or 2 actions used to climb?
2 actions used.
Oh, it's 2. It's 2 actions. All right. So you could. Oh, sorry. You could go over there if you want.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I thought you just had 1 action.
No.
All right. Cool. That's it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The purple worm, after having spat out Cyan, it starts spitting out clumps of a stomach lining and blood. It's gonna thrash. 2 actions. Body attack against Vance. That's gonna miss, obviously. Body attack against Henning. 27 to hit.
Nope, that missed.
All right. Are you within 15 feet, Calcifer?
I am 15 feet away.
It's gonna make a stinger attack against you.
Okay.
38 to
That's
hit.
a hit, not a crit.
Okay. That is 30 damage.
Oof.
And can you make a fortitude saving throw for me, please?
Fucking powerful.
I can try.
Yeah, welcome to the mid game, guys.
That's
32.
scary.
32. That is a success.
Okay, and I get a crit success, if it matters.
Okay, that does not matter. All right, and Hanira, are
Shinier.
you within 15 feet? No, you're not. Okay, that's it. That's his turn, and then it's going to. Oh, sorry. It was 2 actions to do that, so it's just going to make another attack. It's going to make a Jaws attack now against Calcifer again, with -5.
Cool.
That is 22. That's a miss.
That's a critical miss.
Yeah. All right, Cascus.
I'm gonna try my fun new wand out. My flaming sphere wand.
You are not unconscious.
wand
You're
or-
prone still, FYI.
Oh, I am. Yes, I assume it's an action to stand, right?
You're no longer grabbed. It's an yeah, it's an action.
Yeah,
step.
fine. So I stand up and then I'll use my 2-action flaming sphere wand.
Okay.
Why doesn't that work fast? Oh, but it's
Oh,
not.
you have
It
to-
doesn't
you
take a
have-
spell slot, does it?
No, you have to equip it first, so that'll be an action to equip it.
Oh, that's a good point. I will not do that then. I will use a move to like here, here, and then use a 15-foot cone, which shouldn't everyone.
Uh, That's fine.
But I need to move forward 1 more, I think, don't I?
No, it's in it.
Okay. It is going to be cold damage.
Okay.
So
It needs to make a.
yeah. 30 DC. It is a 30 basic.
Basic what?
It just says basic.
I assume it's reflex.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be
okay.
fortitude though.
I'm just
just
looking at my
insulting
thing. My spell slots lit. My bubble literally says 30 DC 30 basic.
Right. Okay.
Well,
That's fine. 22. That's fair.
Fail. Okay. That was very good. 24. Was it?
24 damage. So take 4 damage. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you shoot it out. Is there anything else that happens?
The Shadow Blast. Nope. It just gives you a selection of damage. That's kind of its deal
Okay,
breaker.
fine. Cool. Yeah, it begins to like almost freeze up a little bit. It's starting to look a bit hurt. Calcifer.
Okay. So Hank is gonna. Can he move up to here? Hank. Vance
Sure.
is kind of.
I'm just gonna get rid of Vance. It's fine. He goes back in the sword.
Okay. So.
And Hank sort of runs up alongside the wall. He does like a wall run to get fit in there. That's fine.
I changed my boots, and now I don't have enough speed to flank. So I'm going to use 2 actions to run to the other side, so I'm flanking.
Okay. You're running around, yeah?
Yeah. And then I'll just make a strike.
Okay.
37 to hit.
37 hits.
And it's flat-footed.
Yeah, it's nearly a crit. Not quite.
Okay, 21 damage.
21. Nice. Yeah, Hank goes in. That's. Oh no, is it you? Sorry, it was you that did that.
No, that was Calcifer.
Yeah. Well, maybe you did.
Calcifer can do that too. It's fine.
That. Yeah. You're covered in worm blood and worm guts anyway. Right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Cool, Henning. With the final worm on the back foot, what are you gonna do?
Time to take down this worm. You can put me here, please.
Sure.
Spell strike telekinetic projectile, please.
Okay, it's flat-footed to you, so it'll have -2 on its
Oh,
AC.
lovely, and I do extra damage to that as well.
Nice.
If this hits.
Fingers crossed.
Which it does not.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, actually, sorry, hang on. 27. Yeah, sorry, you needed 28.
Oh, wait, hang on. I couldn't spell strike because I hadn't recharged it. So I still have an action?
Sure. All right.
Is it counted? I'll just recharge.
Okay. So you're going to recharge? Cool. Hanira.
Gonna cast magic missile again. I'm just gonna take off the dangerous sorcery. I just delete it. Oh, I don't know how to. I don't know how to get rid of to just make it not work.
It's yeah, we can sort that out.
Yeah, okay. I'll just delete it for now and then we'll sort it out later.
What level spell are you casting? Level 3. Then what is that? +5?
6. And it's +3. It's whatever the spell level is per target.
Okay. Cool. Oh, no, that's wrong. There we go. All right, cool. Nice. Yeah, shooting into it. It's looking hurt now. It's officially looking very hurt. That's your turn, yeah.
Mhm.
All right, shoot out at it. It's looking like it just needs to be finished off now, Simon.
Can I just run back to where I was
Yeah.
and just try and stab at it?
Sure.
Okay. Is it flanking now? Because of Calcifer?
You are not flanking from there.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, sorry, yeah. It works on opposites, so there's no one on this side.
Alright. Well, I'll try
You
it
could
anyway.
potentially stand like above Hank in 3D, and then it would be opposite faces.
Yeah. If you wanted to like stand 10 feet above Hank,
I'll
or 5
do
feet
that.
above Hank. Okay, I'll put. Oh shit! I'll put you 15 foot up.
Alright, let's try this then. Oh, case. 20, 25, sorry.
25 is a miss, unfortunately, even with its flat foot.
Alright, I'll try it again.
Okay.
28?
28. That is just a hit, just a success.
Okay. 3d6.
Nice. Alright, 17 damage. Cool. It's not dead.
Fuck. Can I then use an action to twist the knife then?
How many actions have you done now? Because you were just
Oh
ran...
yeah, I moved. Sorry, I moved. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it then. That's
Okay.
it.
Cool. Purple Worm. It's gonna make a thrash attack.
Why did I do this?
I was wondering that too. It's gonna make a body attack against you, Sire.
He just needed to be finished off, so I thought I could just go in and stab him and he'd be dead. Oh, okay.
32 to hit you. So,
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that's 16 damage.
Alright, I'm back down. So now my dying goes down to 2, right?
Yeah, and you fall from your position on the cliff as well.
Uh-oh.
So does that go down to 3 then?
So yeah, you will take like 7 damage. So I'll let Hank do a reaction to try and catch you on his back.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
Hank
I'll
makes
do
a
a
reflex, make Hank do a reflex DC. We'll see. See if
Why
you
not?
land harmlessly on Hank's back.
30.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. So you land harmlessly on Hank's back. But yes, you are now dying too. Right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Purple Worm is now going to attack Hank with a stinger.
Does that also attack Zion because it's on his back?
Only gets,
you.
unfortunately,
It's like
only
a, like a
gets- only gets one
kebab.
attack.
Like a kebab through.
30 to hit Hank.
No.
30 does not hit.
Okay. Jaws attack against Henning. 30 to hit Henning.
Just hits.
Just hits. Okay. 31 piercing damage. And then it's going to grab you as a free action. So that's an athletics check against your fortitude DC, which is natural 20 for a 47.
Oh, for God's sake.
Fucks. I'm getting a lot of natural 20. I'm sorry, guys. Natural 20 for a 47, and now it's going to fast swallow you with its reaction.
I hate worms. I hate them.
So it needs to make another athletics check against your reflex DC this time. What's your reflex DC? Oh, that doesn't matter. It's got 46. Fuck's sake. These purple worms, man. All right, you're swallowed. So unfortunately, Henning, you are now grabbed, slowed one.
It's a coming of age thing now. Like, it's a ritual. You've gotta spend
And then it's-
some time in the sun.
You're in its belly. And then now it's going to make a body attack against Calcifer. With its third and final action. Sorry, not its third and final action, but its last of its thrash. 31 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right. Then it's got one more attack. It's going to regurgitate Henning.
Oh, lovely.
Actually, no, it's not. It's going to dig with Henning in its stomach.
No!
No!
It's digging. So it burrows 40 feet down into the rock face.
Does Henning get a opportunity attack?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's technically a move action, even if it's not like.
I'll allow
Yeah.
it. I'll allow it.
Yeah. Let me just do that. Oh, God's sake.
Lingered on the 19.
It's burrowing 40 feet underground into the rock face. It's leaving a tunnel behind it, FYI.
Okay.
So there is a tunnel right here.
Good job, you got your spider climb shoes on.
All right,
No, no, it's
Cascas.
Spell.
Well,
No.
so I've got my movement is where is it? I can't see it. How do you see movement? I'm being silly.
It should be on your sheet, right? Right on the front. The first.
Yeah, got it. I'm being stupid. Okay, so 25 minus 5 because
Yeah.
of heavy armor, so 20 feet. So I can go to here. Can I like fire down it? I don't know if it'll reach 40 feet.
You just look at his rock tunneler. A purple worm can burrow through solid stone at a speed of it's a speed of 20 feet.
Oh, so cool.
So it's actually there.
So could I move to here, Mike, and then shoot it with fire be purged?
Yeah.
Or I can do that.
It's left a tunnel. So.
Cool. And then I'm going to use. I don't really want to burn myself up immediately. That feels like a bad idea. I can't do that because I've done that. I don't want to do that because that'll kill everyone. How low is it?
I mean, it's low, but like when I said that it needs to be finished off, I didn't mean it was literally on the cusp of dying.
Okay.
But it's over halfway. It's coming to probably a quarter health left.
Can I just like bung a wall of fire like horizontally down its body?
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that because people might want to go down there. That feels like a bad idea.
I just wonder what would happen.
Just making a
Like,
kiln.
Yeah, like a kiln.
It's like Hennings's like, it's something really hot in here. What the fuck?
I don't really have a good idea here other than just using whirling flames and going in tier 3 and hoping for the best, so I'm going to do it. The worst
Okay.
can happen.
You do
Okay.
you.
I want to see what happens. So I'm going to put a 5-foot cone. Failure? Hello?
I don't know why it's a DC 30 there. What? A reflex saving throw against what?
DC 30, reflex saving throw against the creature. Sorry, I don't know why.
I think it's
was-
It-
you clicked the.
Oh, I
save
clicked the reflex
against your
button.
inspire.
Sorry, it's you're supposed to do it, not me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I clicked that.
Okay, that's 34, so it takes half damage.
Okay. 13. Not great.
Okay.
And now I am in the. I'm alight with flames.
So this is all engulfing all creatures in that area.
Oh, so great. Right.
Sorry. Kind
Wouldn't
of
I be
feel...
safe inside the worm?
Would you have
I mean-
cover?
So when it, so what I'm confused a little bit about is the swallowed whole thing.
Does it not say
don't
anything
really-
about giving cover?
No.
I mean,
Ah,
beginning-
that's right.
surely I'm
Nothing-
inside. So.
Yeah, unless he's got his like mouth wide open towards Cascus.
It
Yeah,
might be
but
getting
it's-
a little warm. But
I'm looking for the whirling flame spell that says engulfing all
Hmm.
creatures in that area. Not all creatures that don't have cover or.
Oh, okay, I see.
I mean, very few things will specify that, right?
Yeah.
Like Fireball probably doesn't specify.
It doesn't say anything about giving cover. It basically just treats it like you're grabbed. And that you're suffocating.
Hmm.
If a creature between you and the target is 2 or more sizes larger, then they provide standard cover.
Where is? Oh, what? Are you just talking about cover in general?
Yeah, that's just in general. But I think that does apply to. Generally applies to anything that like comes from a point, which a burst, I believe, does.
Is that a 5-foot burst? Oh, that's fine. If it's a 5-foot burst, I think that's okay. If it was like covering the entire.
I'm doing it on his tail.
That's fine. That's right. Cool. So that was 20. Did I take? Oh yeah, I took that damage. All right,
So
anyone else?
I am now major cursed. Yeah, so I got to refocus to pull it down to minor. I think I take damage, but let's just see what happens.
Isn't everyone around you taking damage as well now?
A little bit.
What's the?
Hello, Calcifer.
Where do I find the information?
Let me look. So I will paste it in the chat.
Okay, cool.
While overwhelmed. Nope, don't want that. That's the wrong one. Old flames. Here it is. Major Chaos. An aura of fire. I can't copy it in the text. That's slightly frustrating. Basically, an aura of fire surrounds you in a 10-foot emanation dealing 4d6 fire damage. So all other creatures in the area at the end of my turn. I lose 1d6 hit points at the end of my turn each round with no save. I can suppress your aura until the start. I can suppress the aura by spending a single action, which is the concentrate trait. Now, I moved and used a 2-action thing, so I can't do that. While refocusing to reduce your curse, you can continue to lose flames so you don't lose HP. So I'm going to lose 1d6. 1d6.
What damage?
I take 5 damage.
It's still very low.
It's good. It's all good. We're good.
Okay, and then
then
Calcifer and wait, is it just Calcifer?
It's just 10 foot, so Calcifer.
Okay, Calcifer.
He'll be alright.
Is that reflex?
Can you actually? I guess you probably.
So do I need to make a reflex save?
Is there no save? Well, does it say if it's a save?
Well, hold on. It just says flames. It just says. Oh wait, hold on. Basic reflex save. To all the creatures in the area.
Oh, basic shit. Don't think I failed, dude.
Okay, 36.
You don't have to either.
You take 1 damage. Is that halved? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that just regular success?
Take 1 damage, Calcifer. Ha!
Oh, I'm dying.
Okay. Right, is that it then?
Yeah, we're good. It can be quite fun if you have like your boots on and you're doing like other flame stuff around you and you're doing that as well.
Cool. Imagine doing that with a whole horde.
Hold on. Don't I have a fire resistance thing? Didn't I? I do. Hold on. I have fire resistance boots tonight. They give me fire resistance 10, so actually I don't take any damage.
Oh, cool. Just everyone else.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Calcifer, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna follow after it, so I can get to there, assuming the tunnel is where I think it is.
Yep.
Hank is going to follow me in.
Does that mean I'm on his back?
Are you? I would look to see if you are looking to flee or.
Well, I think Cyan's unconscious currently.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, in which case, Hank's probably not gonna follow in then. He's gonna
feed him to the worm.
Yeah.
Feed the worm. We'll give you this one. Give us heading back.
He's gonna take you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 85. Okay, I think he can get you to about there. To kind of get you out of the way and near someone that can heal. And then Calcifer is just going to try and actually, this thing isn't that hurt, is it?
It is hurt. It's closer to being dead than not being dead.
Okay. And Henning was pretty healthy when he went in. He can take some hits. I'm just gonna try and kill it. So 36.
36, that is a hit.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will just try and... can I actually try... Oh, no, there's not going to be any space the other side of it, is it? Because it's tunneling.
No, yeah.
So I was thinking of trying to, like, push through to the other side, but, I mean, I could just go in a different direction, so...
Yeah,
That
and then
would
you're
be
just getting loads
pointless.
of rocks just like piled on top of you right now as it's tunneling through the cliffs.
I will just hit it again. At -5. 29.
29. That is a miss.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking it's not flat-footed for any reason, is it? So that's it for me.
Okay. Yes, flat-footed to Henning, not to you.
Hmm.
Henning. So yeah, you're getting showered with gravel and rocks. You can hear like people outside, sort of muffled, going like. But you are inside its stomach, holding your breath.
Guess I have to try and get myself out. Spell strike with telekinetic projectile and a legend point.
So you're currently. So do any of your
Right,
spell strikes require a verbal component because you're currently holding your breath?
Oh. I'm trying to figure that one out.
Telekinetic projectile. Let's have a look.
Components. SV.
Yeah, that's verbal.
Do I have anything?
You don't have any meta magic or anything that allows you to not.
No. I mean, I do have. I have one. I have one spell that doesn't require a verbal component, but I'm not sure it's a good idea. I don't think Cloud Kill is a great idea while I'm inside it, so I guess I'll just.
Well, if you can do more than 24 damage, it will spit you out. So.
Yeah, but I don't. I don't want to potentially poison myself.
No.
I will. Is his mouth open?
His mouth is currently open. Yeah, you could somehow escape, but you probably want to go out the back exit.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's currently eating its way through the stone.
It's got fewer teeth.
Wall.
True. Can I see the back exit?
It's a bit of a crawl, but you could get there. You should.
Can I dimensional assault out of the well?
Oh. Is that verbal?
No, verbal. Yeah, no, it has got verbal component.
Just violently shitting you out.
You can try and
Like-
escape, so it'll be flat-footed to your escape attempt. Oh, actually, no.
Yeah. Yeah,
But you can escape. You can try and escape if you want.
yeah.
Is-
Can I just try and escape?
Is the escape
Out
special
the-
for this, or is it supposed to just be a normal escape?
I think it's just a normal escape, so I don't think it just has anything to do with flat-footed actually.
Like, I can
Yeah,
try
I don't
and
think
see.
it's a
What's the
Yeah.
unarmed attack either, is it?
So you need to make an unarmed attack against the purple worm, and then that's against its reflex DC. And if you get higher, then
I'm not going to ask what I'm unarmed striking.
you're just finding an organ and squeezing it.
Oh, 25.
That's a fail, unfortunately.
Can I try again?
Sure. You can just make an attack if you want as well. Your sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably more
I'm
likely
gonna
to
get-
hit.
I'm going to get -5 to this now. Don't
Yeah.
You can also do acrobatics or athletics if that's a higher modifier.
I? It is not higher than the sword. Yeah, fuck it. Oh.
38. That is a crit.
It's -5.
Oh, -5. Sorry, that's just a hit then. 12 damage.
12, and it's flat-footed, so it takes an extra. Takes an extra 5 damage.
Okay. Alright.
And I guess I'll just attack it again. That's all I can really do.
-10 then on that.
Yeah, this probably won't go very well. Nope. I'm
27
stuck
minus
in
10. No, yeah, definitely. Alright, cool. Hanera. Hank has just delivered Cyan to you
Yes.
for some reason.
I
Nice.
would like to cast Soothe.
Okay.
It's more of a risky spell, but we'll give it a go. As in, it's not always the best. Not that it was gonna kill you. But maybe we'll see.
I've never done this before. And so I was like, what?
It's more dependent on the roll. Yeah! There we go. 14. And you get a +2 to, I think it's just for a round. A round?
So now I'm wounded too,
Oh, for a
right?
minute. Yeah. No, if you were dying 3, which you would
No, I
have
was
been.
dying too.
Oh no, yeah, because Hank caught you. Yeah, it would. Yeah, you're right. You have +2 to saves against mental effects for a minute.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything else in there?
Oh yeah, I have an action, didn't I? I would like to cast Inspired Courage.
Okay.
Well, everyone can guess what is in the chat.
Everyone feels inspired suddenly. All allies nearing. That's including you, Henning. You suddenly feel very inspired.
I don't quite feel it, to be honest.
No, you do.
Do you feel it,
I'm,
Mr. Krabs?
my art form, remember, is like long Iliads, so I'm starting to like, yeah, put like almost like reel one off. So you're like feeling like, oh god, I really need to escape so I can get away.
Get away from this awful,
so I can listen.
awful.
Listen to this beautiful poetry.
Yeah. Sure. Cyan. Why is this not moving now?
It went. It might have been me. It went a bit laggy when I dragged the Inspire Courage onto Calcifer and Hank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Last time you did that, it lagged as well, didn't it? Let's not do the Inspire Courage.
I don't.
Because I remember that. I remember that lagging before. I remember that lagging out was the thing before. Oh well. I'm just refreshing. Sorry, guys.
My bad. I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it just. I remember that doing that before. It's funny.
Yeah, I remember it
All
in
right.
compendium stuff, but not there.
There we
Do
go.
I need to
Cyan.
refresh my game? So.
You might want to refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's all laggy.
Yeah. Cool. Cyan.
How's the worm looking?
The worm is. I mean, it's looking pretty hurt. Just it depends how much damage. He's like, yeah. I don't know how many rounds of damage it'll take. Depends how lucky you guys are. It's looking pretty hurt though.
I would be fucking stupid to try this again. So I think I'm just gonna delay to see if it like comes anywhere near me, and if it comes near me, then I'll stab it. But like, oh wait, no, hang on. Can I get off Hank first and then?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I get off Hank, and then I don't know. I'm going to use 2 actions to cast. I guess Daze the worm. I try and cast Daze on the worm.
What days?
Yeah.
Let me
He
see.
needs to make a basic will save.
So you can't currently see the worm, and I'd say
Oh,
because you were just unconscious, it's going to be more than concealed to you. I'll allow it, but you'll need to get a DC 10 on a flat check.
On just a flat D20 roll.
Yeah, DC 10. Does that say it's hidden to you?
All right. Well, that's me then.
Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's just because of obviously the angle of the tunnel and stuff. Right, the purple worm is going to continue to burrow. 20 feet. So you get an attack of opportunity, Henning.
Okie dokie. Let's take it.
Oh.
Oh, my foundry is frozen.
Oh yeah, you might need to thingy.
Oh no, it's thinking about it. It's thinking about it. I think it's lagging.
I would recommend that you restart because it'll fix the.
Oh no, it's working.
Oh, okay.
Just had a moment of. Okay, I'm gonna just refresh. Come on, Foundry.
What did you want to do?
I just wanted to make it an opportunity. So,
Oh,
sorry, I got it.
oh, cool.
I think. Okay. What are these awful rolls?
27. That's just a miss again. Damn.
Yeah, keep getting very low rolls.
All right. It is going to burrow again.
Is that 27 even with the Inspire Courage?
Oh shit! Is that what's
Oh, it should
Inspire
be
Courage
28
+1?
then.
Yeah.
That just hits.
Oh yes.
To remember.
12. And it's flat-footed, isn't it? So
We
it's
can
an
use.
extra
Remember,
5.
we can use this. Who's got the stone? The encouragement stone.
Yeah.
It takes.
So I think Cyan might have that. An extra 5.
Yeah. It's flat-footed.
All right. It does not like the fact that there's someone just in its stomach attacking it, so it's going to regurgitate you. And it's going to fire you at Calcifer.
Catch me!
Natural 20.
Oh no!
What the?
Incoming missile.
Right. You're violently regurgitated. So you take 10 damage from that. Henning. Sorry. Oh, it's a crit actually. Regurgitate, critical. Why is it not coming out on the critical? Oh, so you're a medium creature, aren't you?
Yes.
So that's 50 bludgeoning damage, Calcifer.
Ooh.
Henning
Ow.
forgot to put the sword away and holds it out.
And then it's good. So it's done 2 movements and a regurgitate. Okay, there we go. That's its turn.
I'm pretty low.
Alright, Cascus.
So I don't have many fire options here, and I don't think that's helpful at this point. So I'm going to use an action to suppress my flames.
Before you kill Calcifer with it.
Before I kill Calcifer, and then I'm probably going to do a heal on myself. Now, I'm everything's concealed to me, but I guess I'm not concealed to myself, so I assume I don't have to do a flat check on this. All my flame spells automatically pass the check, but the heals don't. Well, no, anything does not. I'm going to do the 2-action variant on myself.
Yeah, that's fine. You're not concealed to yourself.
Yeah. That was 33 healing.
Nice. Yeah, the 2-action heal is definitely the go.
So I'm concentrating on my flames for their refocus. I'm just like a pile of like burning fire at the moment. It's like being suppressed.
Does that lower it down by 1, or do you still take the damage?
No, it's no. So I'm basically using an action to stop the flames. I'm still in that state.
Oh, okay.
Just no one's taking any damage, and it does that until I refocus, which takes a minute.
And you've got 1 more action?
No, I don't. It's a 2
Oh, that's 2
action
action. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, yeah, cool. All right, Calcifer. Are you going to let the worm continue to go, or are you going to...
Hell no. Gonna run in. Gonna use a legend point to make an attack.
Okay, alright. This is personal now. That if I had Henning at you. Oh, Henning, you're
sorry,
prone, by the way.
Sorry, that was the wrong weapon. Ignore that. So 46. In fact,
Am I taking your first roll?
I did say ignore that before it landed
Okay, I'll allow
because
it.
it was the wrong weapon.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, 36 is a hit.
So,
Did you say 46?
well, 36 plus legend point.
Oh shit, yeah, that's correct.
Okay, and then 36 damage with the crit.
How would you like to finish off the purple worm?
Sorry, 38 from
How would you like to? How would you like to finish off the purple worm?
As it's trying to run away, just kind of run forward, kind of grab it by the tail, and with the shield, just like bring it down and chop the tail off.
Yeah, you pin the tail down as it's trying to dig away. It sort of gets stuck, and it turns around and looks at you, and you're like, "Not today! Just smash it and destroy it." Yeah, it is dead. Its body just lies there after a little while and just begins to curl up as all the blood escapes from it. The tunnel around you, circular, quite smooth, quite impressive, impressively dug. Well, yeah, it's dead. The rest of you are licking your wounds. Vance reappears. I knew you guys could do it.
I hate worms.
Yeah, thanks for the help, Vance.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but all my power is currently going into that sword that gives heading powers. So
Convenient.
you're welcome. I distracted it a little bit.
All right. Who's apart from me?
I think everybody.
I can do it. I've got one more. I'll do a third level in heal that emanates on everyone when everyone gets close to each other.
Cool. Vance goes up to the worm and says, "It's very unusual for these things to attack us out in the open like this."
They're not normally aggressive.
Did you have a look inside when any of you were eaten? Any evidence of anyone else it's been feasting on?
I can't say I noticed. I was a bit busy being digested.
Vance just effortlessly phases through the worm. Just have a root around. After a little while, he comes back, holding in his hand a what seems to be like a Kaidas soldier's helmet.
Oh, they were an ally.
Recognize this? Looks like he's had a bit of a snack before.
So that means some Kaidas soldiers are in this part then. Yeah.
To be expected. Should keep our eyes open. Hopefully, there's no more of these things. I'll end the encounter now then. Are you going to take a rest, or are you going to carry on?
Yeah, I think we should find somewhere and do the whole refocus, heal thing for a bit.
Cool. Should we have a 15-minute break, and then we'll come back after your rest? Yeah? Cool.
Sure.
All right, we'll come back in 15 minutes. Thanks for bearing with.
All right. See you in a bit, buddios.
Cool. I'll Hello, welcome back. So just before the break, the party fended off 2 purple worms, which was scary. But now they have since rested on the mountainside. There doesn't seem to be any more danger for y'all for tonight, but it's coming to the early evening, and Vance says to you, well, I don't think we're that far. We can either camp here or we can continue on in the morning. We could either continue on for tonight.
I think waiting for the evening would be best, seeing as we can't use the circle anyway until the full moon, and we've still got some time to go there.
We're not quite at the full moon yet, so we've got a few days still.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, if we camp for tonight, get proper rested, we can pop in tomorrow, all good.
Very well. He looks at the worm tunnel that has been dug out partially. He says, "We could camp here. This looks like a good place, if any."
Is the worm smelling yet?
It's kind of like it's not so cold, even though there's like a bit of a crisp breeze up on the ravine. It's not so cold, so the worm is going to start rotting probably. But
Could we try and harvest some other poison?
Sure.
Magpie.
Make a nature check, I guess.
Please, can I
If
assist?
anyone, if you want to aid.
I was hoping for crafting, but
Well, I think you're
can
just
try.
trying to find like maybe where the venom's stored for now, and then
I am
That's enough.
trained.
natural 20. So okay, that's a +4 then. Is that right? +4?
I think it's just +2.
Oh yes, +1 for normal success.
Yeah.
18. You do fumble a little bit with it. It takes a little while. You find the stinger at the end, and then you start to peel back the sort of goopy end of slug wormy kind of stuff. You see these sort of like bright green sacks just beneath the skin, filled with a goopy concoction, which almost sort of hisses and fizzes a little bit as it sort of oozes out. What do you want to like apply it to something, or do you want to just store it?
I think just store it for now.
Okay, have you got a vial
Um,
or like something to store it in a jar?
let's see what I've got.
I've got some worm. Just store it at that. That's where it's good at. Good for.
I don't think that I do.
Would Henning still have vials still?
Oh, I might do.
Do we just want to put these loose in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
I'll say that Henning, you can find some sort of like old glass jars or something that you've kept with you for old time's sake.
Yeah.
So just transferring the contents of the venom sacks over to the jars. Give me a crafting check just for that. Whoever's doing that.
I'll do that.
It's not a high DC. Just to see whether you fuck up in any way. 27, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Eventually, the glass jars, you put the lids on. Hope that the venom isn't somehow like gonna eat through it, but it looks fine. And you're just hoping that you don't drop it or just smash it really in your bag. But wrapping it up maybe with a cloth and sticking it in the bag of holding, you now have 2 jars of purple worm venom.
Nice.
I'd say that you can probably get 10 arrows out of each jar for like an example of maybe what you could do with it. Like 10 weapon, uses on a weapon, or
I will hand those over to Cyan.
Okay.
Thank you.
In the chat, Zach, there's the purple worm venom.
Okay.
If you just, I don't know, at some point, just screenshot it for now, or just copy it onto your sheet at some point. That's something that you can now apply to your weapons, and that will be something that they will have to save. Otherwise, they take that shit.
Cheers.
And you can apply that to arrows as well. Crossbow bolts. You could have that on your sword as well, Henning, if you wanted to take a drink.
Ooh, yes, please. Yes,
I'll
please.
be right back.
Okay.
Vance,
Yes.
have you ever eaten purple worm? I don't know if it's safe or not.
I have not eaten anything in about 10,000 years. I don't remember.
It feels like a big old waste if we're leaving this giant thing of meat to just rot away.
Well, I do know that down in the underdepths, where purple worms tend to roam, they do like to eat the occasional rat beholder.
Rat beholder.
Rats
Oh
or
god,
beholders, bit of
that sounds
both.
terrifying.
Instead of eyes, it's just covered in rats.
Well, I was impressed that you survived, to be honest. These are not the largest purple worms I've known, but they are not they're not weak ones either.
I felt the cold hands of the Reaper more than once.
But my concern is these are ones that have obviously had a lot of success in the wild. They've eaten a lot of food and they've had a lot of battles won. But why are they here?
Because they're assholes. I imagine it has something to do with the great big chasm.
I'm just hoping that Ashad's prison is not somehow interfering.
Well, we know that there is... The prison is underneath the mountain, no? The biggest in the land.
Yes.
That is around here, no?
Yes, well, it is... I should tell you something about the Fortress of Beresdown, I suppose. It's is a fortress that was not created by the elves. It has been here since the Age of Gods. I myself witnessed Fandarin raise it from the mountainside himself. The
How exactly
prison...
does he go about raising stuff? Do you just like lift a hand and it just appears?
It was effortless to him. He could do anything, it seemed. Yeah, there was nothing that stood in his way if he wanted it.
And yet?
I remember when he said, when he raised Veresdown, when he raised it from the mountains, he said it would last for 1,000,000 years. And he was dead in 2000? Something like that.
How many years has it been now? If it's 1,000,001, then we're fucked.
It's only been about 10,000. It's been about 15,000 years, I think, since he did that. So.
Oh, okay.
So the fortress has been nestled within these mountainsides ever since then. And it had obviously been lost to time for a long time and was rediscovered by the elves under Eretzar's reign. With the help from moi.
So this prison, this city was raised as a prison for Ashad, no?
The fortress was raised as a temple. Fandarin did not like the fact that he had to banish Ashad. He wished that he had rather had some peaceful relationships with the previous occupants of this land. But he left Ashad's prison open. Anyone who wished to visit could. It was protected, of course.
And I assume at some point that changed.
Yes, during the wars against the Titans, a lot of cities got destroyed. Obviously, Fandarin and the other gods died. And eventually, just the knowledge of this place got lost to time.
So the door just fell. The temple, the gate, the entrance to Ashad just fell to ruin.
Perhaps petty kings might have lived in there and used this as their home, but they did not create it, and they did not know how it was made or what it was used for. But I have not seen it, obviously, for a few thousand years myself. I do not know what it's used for now, if anything.
Raise.
Wait, is it not a do we not know? Sorry, I thought we knew that the city was kind of used by it was like a city for elves, right?
So you're probably thinking of Kadara, which is another city up in the mountains that's not that far away.
Oh, my bad.
Baranzan is if you look on the map, the Adana map.
Yeah, I'm on it.
So Barandon is this like square here,
Mm-hmm.
and the Kadara is
I
see. So it's not that far away.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are in the heart of House Kaidas territory now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kadara is just made by the elves.
Yeah, Kadara was made by the elves. That was a city that's made.
Okay, cool.
There might be ancient ruins underneath it, but its current location was made by the elves. Yeah. All right, so okay, so you begin to settle down on the mountainside for the night. Sort of set a little fire, just cook some food, rest. As the worm beside you rots away.
Yeah.
Cyan has his mask up to try and block out the smell.
You can hear in the distance drumming. As the sun begins to go down, and as the sort of wind doesn't really pick up, it settles down. You hear in the distance what seems to be the drumming of maybe a camp. Some soldiers singing, maybe the next ravine over.
Can I try and scout ahead just to make sure if I can see any banners specifically? Or...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just going on your own.
I mean, if people want to join me, they're free to, but Cyan's going regardless.
Okay.
No, I think I'll stay.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be much help.
So Cyan, you take off, just following the ravine down a little bit, and also just minding your step. You know, you don't want to take a tumble. You hear it kind of coming from just above you, and as the ravine sort of crests around a corner, it begins to sort of turn into quite a sloped elevation with a ridge line just beyond it. You feel like you might be able to get a look if you just cross over the ridge a little bit. Do you want to go up?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my cloak first.
Okay.
Go invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna head up.
Cool. All right. So the ridge line opens up to the next, so sort of almost to the other side of the ravine, and you see before you a huge mountain shooting into the air. Mount Cider, you know it well. You've seen it from a distance a lot of times, but this is the closest you've ever been to it. And on the rocky outcropping, just off where you are, you see down, and you see a number of soldiers sitting around a campfire, with the mountain in the way. But just before you in the mountain, there is a huge ancient fortress jutting out of the mountainside, and it looms into the sky with a kind of otherworldly architecture. It's not the elven style that you're used to. It's almost like a brutalist kind of block of limestone and obsidian and rock and basalt, with almost like a sort of radiant golden hue to it. And it shoots out into the sky. All the soldiers are looking down over the ravine, and you see thousands of people. You're not quite sure what they're doing. They're all just sort of gathered at the base of the fortress. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
And this is what you see. Can you see this?
Yep, can see.
Nice.
MGM.
28. So as the last of the sunlight begins to sort of disappear behind the mountain, the evening sun looms above on what seems to be thousands and thousands of slaves or prisoners of war, working and tolling the ground beneath the fortress, almost like they're excavating something. Ignis and Kaidas soldiers sort of stand in between large groups of them, carrying spears, daggers, whips, maces to give them a whack if they slacken out their work. And huge machines, excavation machines made of wood, made of arcane kind of rock, almost like golems, are facilitating this big excavation. It seems that quite a lot of the mountainside has already been dug away from the fortress, almost like the fortress was smaller until it's been dug out even more and more. It seems like they're digging to try and either get into the fortress or get into whatever's below it. Nyx appears. Is that what I think's happening?
I think so.
How the hell are we going to get into that?
Well, I can name a way we could get in, but it's the others I'm worried about.
You see down below, in the camp that a few soldiers are standing at. Well, they're sort of sat beside the fire, just talking amongst each other. Are you going to try and listen in?
Yeah.
One of the soldiers is just eating an apple, just biting it, looking into the fire. And the other one is just picking at his nails with a knife in his hand. He says, "How much longer are you going to be stationed here? I want glory on the battlefield, not oversee some peasants digging away at some old building." The other one says, "Lord Kaidas has sent us here on purpose. We will do a good job of it. And then maybe he'll grace us with the glory of battle afterwards." The other soldier sort of just looks out and says, "I don't know what he's planning on finding. There's nothing here." Nyx sort of just looks over at you. Should we go back and tell the others?
I think so, yeah. There's nothing else we can do here.
Very well. You drop down from the ravine and come back to the walkway where you were. And meet up with the rest of the group.
Yeah, I just kind of relay what I see.
It's very easy for all of you to get to that place, by the way. So you can just go there if you want.
Yeah, just kind of overlook
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Well, Vance, is this the temple?
This is the one.
I don't fancy our odds
Would
finding
stand for a
through that
million
lot.
years. Yes. Vance says. I suspect that they're excavating for what we are hoping for.
Don't suppose you know another way in?
Why can we couldn't just go in the front door?
With all of the soldiers,
Well, we have disguises, no?
I look at Calcifer, and then back at Cascus, and then back at Calcifer. This one sticks out like a sore fucking thumb.
Let me tell you my concern, Vance says. Currently, us six, oh sorry, so 7 Nicks, are the only people who could get into a Shad's prison. Because we have this, and he points to Hanira's hexweave. If we go down there, and we fuck things up, and they get hold of it, they have access. I'm not sure that they'll need 1 million people to dig into a Shad's prison. I don't think they'll be able to do it.
Maybe they're not looking for a Shad's prison, but something secondary to the location. You sure a Shad is the only thing worthy of note there?
It's the only thing I mean, it's the logical answer. I don't know what else could be there.
But since when has a guy that's been interested in a Shad?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing about it.
I wouldn't think elves would want to break a Shad out.
They shouldn't even know that a Shad's there. There's no reason for them to know. There's absolutely nothing, unless they found someone who would tell them.
What does the Book of Knowledge say? Or did it say anything? Yeah,
said-
I wonder if the book suggests this place is some. And Naruzatar has mentioned it, right, or something like that.
I think there's some prophecy about a mountain, yeah, Mount Cider. This is here. If there was anything to do with that, it would happen here.
Or they trick the elves to release a Shad? The promise of something else?
But there's only one thing that could release a Shad, and we have it.
Well, they do not know that, no? But maybe they don't. Well, hold on. We know Naruzatar is after your hexweave. Perhaps they send the elves to do all the hard work, and Naruzatar comes in the last minute and tricks the elves and takes what is his once he manages to get to Nira.
Unless this is a trap.
I am confused. We don't want to release a Shad, do we?
No, we don't.
No, we
Okay.
do not.
I'm
No.
just checking.
But
Then why would we want to go in there?
Well, I do not know. Information is power. But if that now that we have thought through it a bit, I do not think it is a wise idea. But I worry. I think these elves do not know what they dig for.
Unless they want Hanera to come.
Well, no, I mean, they don't know. Probably they wouldn't know. I mean, if we got captured, it wouldn't be until, Kaida's heard. He'd probably think he wouldn't put 2 and 2 together, but he might tell someone else, Naruzatar maybe, and he would come along. That is my point.
Unless Naruzatar has told him already and they're trying to lure us over.
But why would Kaidas want? Kaidas would have to be pretty far gone to want to release Ashad. It is suicide for his home, no?
To offer someone immortality, they're probably willing to do anything, especially someone that fucking ancient.
I do not know. Yeah, elves are prideful beings, no? I do not. You know elves better than I, but I would. And that is a lot of death. That is not much of an empire to rule over, if it is just dust and magma.
Vance says, I have to say I agree with Cascus. I don't see Darun Kaidas being the arbiter of death for all his people. There's no one to worship him after that.
Maybe
Why would they
don't-
want to release a Shad?
Maybe they don't think it would be death. Maybe they've been told some religious mumbo jumbo about how they would be saved at the end and rule of the righteous or some bollocks.
I mean, who's to say it's not us that said the mumbo jumbo?
Hey, I'm an eyewitness. I was there, dude.
Hey, eyewitness testimony is famously unreliable, especially when it's from thousands of years ago.
That's true.
He's got a point.
I don't remember what I had for dinner last night.
You don't have dinner, you're incorporeal.
Oh yeah.
I think we should spend some time in learning why Kaidos thinks this is a good idea.
How long is time?
I do not know, but I am convinced that these elves do not know what they are doing here. If a shad is buried here, they have no reason doing it.
Well, I can.
The only Cyan. The only concern I have, Vance says, is I wanted to make sure. I don't think Malathar's broken any of Ashad's bindings, but I just wanted to make sure that he hadn't at all, so that I don't know if elves accidentally went down there, they couldn't accidentally free him. But I'm not super sure about our chances of being able to get a good look.
What if we send somebody, one person,
I can go.
in disguise?
Oh,
I
I could.
can go.
I
No,
have
Himira really should not, given that.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I can send my eye. That's the prying eye spell.
Would that be enough, friends?
Well, how far away is it?
Well, okay, so we'd have to get into the fortress first, and then down in the bottom of the kind of rectory. I don't know what the word for it is. There is a kind of trial, I suppose, that we'd have to get through, and then you have to use the hex cleave at the end of it. The eye could, I guess, get to that far, but we wouldn't be able to inspect Ashad's prison itself. It would be useful for us getting information about what's in there, but how long does it last? 1 minute?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. It's going to be hard to get it even. I mean, that's a distance, isn't it? It's going to be hard to get it in there.
I can get in there. I can disguise myself as a slave, make my way over.
Or a soldier?
Vance says, let me just suggest something quickly. So they're not going to get, from what it looks like they're doing, they're not going to be bothering Ashad for a long time. All right? So we could potentially go off somewhere else, get our bearings, and then come back later. Or we could do this now. It's your choice.
I think it would be worth maybe waiting and coming back to this if you're sure. You're the reason we came over here in the first place.
No, I understand. It's just I don't want to necessarily worry about us giving up the hex weave.
And
Is
let them in.
That's something that could happen. Yeah.
I think before we venture into here, we need to think of a way to safeguard the hex weave, yeah.
So in that case, we should get out of here as soon as possible then.
Well, you know where the circle is.
We can go to the circle, or we could have this night and then teleport away using Hanera. We could probably get to your family's city
That sounds
in a
like
couple of
an idea,
days.
yeah.
That sounds like a good idea.
Is that agreed then?
I think we should probably get ourselves some distance between us and this army. Not quite confident on the idea of sleeping there, them just over the ridge. They could be sending scouts out around the area.
Well, this seems like a bit of a back road, but Panera, can you teleport us away now?
I don't know.
Either way, we could.
Yeah.
we'll-
Yeah, alright, I can, but I can only do it once. Because I've only got one spell slot left at that level.
You can go up to 100 miles, right?
Yeah.
You could just teleport. All right, yeah, you could teleport the party to
Oh wait, hold on a second. I'm just thinking. I think
Cyan's place if you want.
I've
Wait,
used
I
all
thought
my.
you need to have known a place before you can.
Or into the
Yeah, but
temple.
she can go like 100 miles that way, or like however many miles it is,
Yeah,
and
I
then you
don't
can do the
have-
same thing you did last time.
I don't have a spell slot because I teleported there, and then I'm pretty sure I used flesh to stone on one of them. Then I also used disintegrate, so
Okay.
that's 3.
Okay, so you got to rest.
Yeah.
And then we can
But-
teleport tomorrow.
Yeah. However, I can offer you a cozy cabin in this trying time. It means that you restore more hit points and stuff.
Are we not already all full hit points?
Yeah, you're already all full. Anyway.
Okay.
It's cozier though,
It's a good idea though.
It is a good idea, yeah.
and it'll probably mean
But
we
it's
produce
also
less
more
light.
secure.
But more secure.
I'm gonna
is
put
much
it-
better.
Can we go back to the hole and I'll just put it up in the hole?
Mhm.
I'll do that.
As you can hide the smell.
All right. Is there anything anything you wanted to do before you got some rest? As Hanera finishes her cast of Cozy Cabin.
Oh, fix my shield. But I do that as like 3 actions, so over time, that's it. Like it's gonna work, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm refocusing.
All right. So we go to the next day. 23rd day of summer. Is that right? That is right. All right. As the morning comes, the wind picks up a little bit. The gushing breeze of the ravine sort of blowing into the tunnel. The cozy cabin, hopefully, it does keep out the smell of the decaying worm. As you re-enter out into the tunnel in the morning, again, you spot it rotting in the distance. But that being said, you're all ready to go. If Anera wants to teleport, you are welcome to.
I will do that.
Okay, so Hanera begins to cast the teleport.
Are we teleporting to? Again, sorry.
You're going to teleport to this where you think the where Kakarot is, where the Burrow is.
Yeah, I just I thought we needed like a secret way in.
Yeah, there is a secret way in, but you know whereabouts the circle is, and you know where it is compared to the
okay.
circles. So hopefully you'll be able to guide everyone based on what you know. All right, so Hanera, you finish your casting. Let me just have a look at the teleport thing again. Teleport. What level? 6 is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So you're a few miles off the circle, but as you appear just on the sort of low slopes of a mountain, which there's a sprinkling of trees around you, and a small woodland path which goes up higher. You see on a ravine just a few hundred meters before you are a number of standing stones, which are reminiscent of the ones you saw before. So you know where that is, and so you can continue on towards them and then get your bearings from there, or you can continue up the path further up the mountain. Is your choice.
I think I just turned to Cyan. Presumably has a probably better intuitive feel of the area than we do.
So, Cyan, your father gave you instructions on how to get there based on the circle. So you feel like you probably have a better bearing if you got to the circle, I guess.
Circle we go! And I say it exactly like that.
All right, with a bird song in the air, the summer sun sort of blaring down on you. It's a lot warmer down here on this part of the mountain rather than all the way up where you were before. And the air is thicker, sweeter. You know, the smell of nature. You follow the path up to the standing stones. These ancient moss-covered rocks, standing overlooking the forest in the distance. You see the small city of Indanden in the distance, a few miles away. The elven kind of domed roof buildings, sort of blending in with the trees in quite a nice way. Made of sort of white stone. You remember your father, Cyan, telling you that there's a hidden path which goes from the stones. So if you want to make a perception check to look for it.
Okay. Perception.
Okay. So everyone around you also naturally starts looking out for anything that could be of use as well. But it really takes the eye of an Azira to spot in between two boulders, blended flush in with the cliffside rock. If you stand at a certain point, there's actually a gap in between them, and as you begin to approach it, you wouldn't obviously have any reason to go there. It's covered with weeds and moss. But as you approach it, it's sort of like an optical illusion where the gap starts to widen, as if by magic, the closer you get to it. It opens up to a grand ravine, which, it goes from like a gap of maybe a millimeter to 10 feet, 20 feet wide as you get closer to it. And it seems to go off into the distance through into like a sort of cave network.
Well, I guess this is the way forward.
And you say this is a Azira stronghold, village, however you want to call it. It's just the last one we went to was a bit more grand. But I'm open.
Well, from what you know of the Azira, there's always more than just what immediately meets the eye. There's going to be... It's the closest thing we've got to a city left after someone fucked it up. I look at the sword.
Vance whistles and continues walking down the alley.
I've done nothing wrong.
And I wait to be amazed.
The ravine continues on. A small stream appearing by your feet, and the sort of rock kind of walkway beginning to look paved, beginning to look maintained as the ravine continues to widen and starts to round a corner. Before you, you see a huge palace come into view as it opens up into a huge underground cave network. This is what you see.
Do not
see
own
this?
any
I see
token with the
nothing.
gem.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, cool.
Cyan's just going to smirk at Cascus.
You see thousands of people in the distance. This is just literally as you begin to approach this area here. You see in the distance a lot of people minding their own business, just walking between the council chambers between the market. You get a good view about over everything. And a few soldiers covered in what seems to be different colored cloth, like robes. Some people wearing blue, some people wearing red, some people wearing yellow, black, carrying all sorts of different swords, spears, nunchucks, shurikens, rapiers, all everything. All begin to approach you and surround you, barking something in a language foreign. Hang on, just a sec. I'm just gonna try and get rid of this party token. Make it smaller.
Does Cyan recognize the sound?
As they get closer and and Vance begins to translate.
Can Cyan hear
it? Cyan, you speak this. This is obviously the kind of a zero language, but as for everyone else, it begins to get translated. With people saying, "Hold it right there! Who are you to come into the lands of Kakarot?"
I'm gonna shift back to proper Cyan form.
Okay, you reveal your Azira form. A few people step back and go, "Ooh." Who are you? And why do you bring non-Azira here?
I'm Cyan. Hi. I don't know if my tribe's still around, but these are my friends. They're with me. They've all sworn not to say anything of this place. We're here to negotiate and possibly sort something out with clan leadership? Tribe leadership? I don't know what you lot call them.
This feels like this is something that we need to speak to the council about.
The council, that's the one. That's gonna get there eventually.
Okay, so sorry, I'm just putting this in. Okay, so upon being accosted by these soldiers, they tie your arms together and take your weapons off you, if you allow.
Is that really necessary?
We have had. This is the first time we've had trespassers since we returned back to Kakarot. How can we trust you?
Sorry, come.
If you are speaking the truth, the council will ascertain that, and you will get your things back.
I have a limp on my leg. Can I keep my walking stick, please?
Make a deception check.
Okay. Sure. I'm gonna use the good lying stuff I have. I'm a master in lying. That's 22.
Oh, nat 20!
That's a 42. Outlie that.
He looks at you and smiles, and he's going to take the cane off you anyway.
A nat 20, and he's still taking the cane off.
He's mean. He believes you. He actually believes that you need it, and he's taking it anyway.
I fall onto the floor, I guess.
Grandpa!
He begins to walk off, and someone shouts, "Tenzig, what are you doing?" You see an older Azira in a clan leader's robe, it seems. Berate the young Azira before you. Do not act cruelly to our guests. He takes the cane off and gives it back to you, Cascus.
Thank you.
He offers a hand.
I take it. I think I'm in still minor curse form, so it's probably quite warm to the touch.
That's all right.
Does the fur act like an oven glove?
He takes your hand, and you notice that his hand almost seems to absorb your magic. As he pulls you to his feet, and he looks you up and down and says, "You are a tiefling."
Is that how you greet everyone?
It is.
You know,
Only tieflings.
No,
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be weird if you came around the lot of us. And we're like,
No,
I was like, you are a tiefling. Oh.
As in exposing everybody's secrets immediately.
I am from the tribe of Kiyomi. Clarity is my life, my lifeblood.
Well, all I can see is flames and concealment's done pretty good for me so far. But I appreciate your help.
My name is Tadao. It's good to meet you.
Can I have that in writing, please?
Yes.
Tadao, has Kathos and his community arrived through here recently?
Pathos of the tribe of Aeon.
Yes.
Yes, I do know someone of that name in this city.
He's my dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. He will be at the council. I'm sure you will see him there. Well, just to introduce myself, my name is Tadao of the tribe of Kiyomi. I am the gatekeeper of Kakarot. I welcome visitors and guests, and those who have come to resettle.
If you're the gatekeeper, then who are they? I say, nodding to the Azero in the colourful clothes.
Each tribe is required to have a certain number of soldiers act towards the defense of the city. Unfortunately, some of them are more dedicated than others. He looks at the one who was mean to you.
Looking at the colours, can I make out which tribe this Tenzig character was part of, or?
Yeah, he's from the tribe of Kishi. They use red.
Right.
FYI, I can just put hang on. Yeah, hang on. I've got a thing here that says what all the tribes do.
Yeah.
Does it have their colours on it as well?
Yeah.
It's helpful.
I put Tadao on the tribe of Kiyomi as well, but it just didn't really. This is green Tadao.
What was the community we came into contact with before? Was that Kishi as well?
They were. I'm pretty sure they were the tribe of
Darren.
Darren.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah, but your father is originally from the tribe of Aeon, and so are you.
Yeah.
But the tribe of tribe of Darren is who he was hanging out with. They sort of took him in. Tadao sort of says to you, I do not worry, all these soldiers will treat you well while you are here. They will not harm you. That you have my word.
I hope not.
But unfortunately, all of you are in an uncomfortable position. We have never had non-Azero visitors here before. And certainly never had any elves. He looks at Hanera.
I wave awkwardly.
So, please do not be offended if you get some sideways looks. I'm sorry, but the people here they are worried in these times.
Used to it.
Very well. As long as you do not break our rules or commit any crimes whilst you're here, then you will be treated with respect and with grace.
While we're on the subject, are there any like crimes here that you think might not be super intuitive that we might like accidentally break if we don't know about them?
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to be like walking on the left-hand side and suddenly it's actually a legal requirement to walk on the right or something, and then we're the bad guys.
We do not have unnecessary laws. As long as you do not break the peace or harm others, it is generally permitted. But things are seen as disrespectful, and unfortunately I cannot go through our big list of cultural requirements in that regard. But if you were to find someone who could take you in, they would be able to teach you, and you would be able to live with us comfortably.
I mean, as long as I can eat and walk at the same time.
He nods to some of the soldiers who start to lead you on towards the council. He says, come find me. If you wish, I will be at the pagoda. That is where I stay.
I'll just ask, there's a sign down there that says honor pits. What's that? Honor and pit are a weird combination.
As you're sort of walking away, one of the soldiers says to you, because Tidal has to go do something else, but one of the soldiers says to you, the honor pits is where we, from the tribe of Kishi, challenge others.
Sounds like fun.
If one has an issue with another, they can be challenged to fight at the honor pits. It is a way that we can settle our differences between houses, settle our differences between others, and also to be respected. But it is not a brutal fight to the death, as many people would think.
It is a end state that does not involve killing the other person.
It requires submission. It is a form of wrestling.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so similar to that one time where you totally won that one time, Cascus.
Yeah. Was it the same thing?
It was a different tribe. That was Darren, but
yeah, but it's the same.
Yeah, it was pretty similar. Yeah, I mean that's what seems to be what he's describing. Some form of sumo wrestling. But they take you down to the council chambers, and we will return next week, I guess, to see what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, you've arrived at the city of Kakarot, so thank you for playing, everyone.
Thank you very much for the session.
Yeah. All right. I will see you all next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for all that stuff.
See you next week.
Bye.